Vannda released a brand new song a couple of days ago called Thief. So let's see what's going to be happening in this one. Now, I'm interested to see what's going to be happening. I mean, it does seem like it's if they thief and then it's like, I don't know, I feel like I'm getting like army vibes. Like, don't you know, like the army camouflage like suits and stuff like that in the background? Maybe that's what he's gonna be going for, but let's just find out what's gonna be happening in this one. But before we get into this one, if you can hit that like, subscribe button to keep up with all the videos, that'd be awesome. Without further ado, let's just get right here into this one.
1 2 3 តោះ
1 2 3 let's go. Okay.
អញអត់ដឹងនិយាយមួយពួកឯងមិញពួកឯងឈួតអស់ពួកឯងស្ដាប់បលនេះដាក់ subtitle Let's do it ខ្មែរថៃដីខ្មែរអត់ត្រូវការអ្នកណាមកថៃជំនួសពួកចោលឆ្លៀនពៀនបើមិនងាប់ក៏វាអាចរបួសតជំនាន់អ្នកចោលសៀមរឿងសង្គ្រាមគឺវាឃ្លានហួរដើម្បីដល់អំណាចស្រ័យជេរចាចអញខ្មាស់គេជំនួសអញទៅបើអញបាយតឲ្យមួយថ្ងៃពួកអាចយ៉ាងไรអញទៅបើអញបាយនៅរស់ឲ្យវិជ័យពួកប្រែដល់លើដីទុកអញអ្នកកេះកាយអញទៅបើអញបាយសុទ្ធតែពួកថ្មិលបាញ់ជនស៊ីវិលចរិតពួកថៃអញទៅបើអញបាយធ្វើបាបពួកអញណាធ្វើបាបដល់ចាស់ជាសាពួកនេះលេងនឹងនេះបំពេញមានអំណាចលើទីហ៊ានពួកអននេះចេះតែមានលេងលខោឲ្យយើងមើលពួកអកក្រឹកចាំអញប្លង់ឲ្យកិច្ចពួកអននេះលេងល្បិចសុទ្ធពួកអកពើគិតថាមានតែឯងសេចដុំមកសំញ៉ៃពួកនេះអ្នកកំ ប្លែងនៅអាស៊ីគេមើលកូនខ្មែរយើងមូលមីចាប់ដៃសាមគ្គីដៃតពីដូនតាឈួតណាចង់រស់រើមកមួយសងដល់នៅសសសអត់មានអ្នកកងងាប់លើដីខ្មែរអត់មានអ្នកហែពួកអាបសោអញមានឈាមខ្មែរដូនតាអញថែដល់ទីបញ្ចប់ពួកនេះលបឡាយមានសាសនាដែរតែធ្វើដោយលបអោពិភពលោកជួយដឹងឮផងថាស្រុកខ្មែរបបាដែរមានចោលក្បែរលបងចោលមកលើដែរសុំជួយចាប់ផងចេញដែនដីអញឯង not below ខ្មែរថៃដីខ្មែរអត់ត្រូវការអ្នកណាមកថៃជំនួសពួកចោលឆ្លៀនពៀនបើមិនងាប់ក៏វាអាចរបួសតជំនាន់អ្នកចោលសៀមរឿងសង្គ្រាមគឺវាឃ្លានហួរដើម្បីដល់អំណាចស្រ័យជេរចាចអញខ្មាស់គេជំនួសអញទៅបើអញបាយតឲ្យមួយថ្ងៃពួកអាចយ៉ាងไรអញទៅបើអញបាយនៅរស់ឲ្យវិជ័យពួកប្រែដល់លើដីទុកអញអ្នកកេះកាយអញទៅបើអញបាយសុទ្ធតែពួកថ្មិលបាញ់ជនស៊ីវិលចរិតពួកថៃអញទៅបើអញបាយធ្វើបាបពួកអញណាធ្វើបាបដល់ចាស់ជាសាពួកនេះលេងនឹងអី
Alright, give me 1 second here. Now, I think the last song that we checked out was something similar. Now, I think it was about a war breaking out, or not a war breaking out, but a conflict that happened. Now, you did explain to me, or the comments explained to me what happened on that day, and it's just very unfortunate. Things like these should not be happening, man, especially when a country wants to be peaceful and has done nothing to fight back and stuff like that. Why are you causing problems, you know? I don't get it. I'm never on board with another country going against another country and fighting and killing people. It's not worth it. Just why? You know, like at the end of the day, we're all going to leave this earth. You know, like why are we killing each other? You know, why? And it's very sad to see. It is very, very sad to see. And I feel like Vannda is a voice for the Cambodian people and saying, hey, look, we have gone through enough already. You know, can we stop going through this pain and suffering once again? And we want you just to go back and be peaceful. You know, we don't want war. We don't want to kill each other. Why are we doing this? You know, we're not retaliating in any way. We're not fighting back in any way. We just want to be a peaceful country. Just please leave us alone. And I feel like that's completely valid. You know, even Vannda speaking up, he's not saying that, hey, we're gonna kill you guys or anything like that. No, he's just saying, look, we don't want any of this. You know, we don't want war. We don't want you to invade us. We don't want to invade you. We want to be completely peaceful. Now, I'm not going to get into the who is all this right and wrong stuff like that. I don't like getting into all these conflicts and everything. But I have to say, Vannda stepping up for his people and saying, look, man, this is just not it. And I feel like that's completely valid, you know. And I feel like other countries should step in, you know, and should say, hey, look, enough is enough. You know, we don't need this conflict going on. Like, hey, the world is already in such a dark place most of the time. You know, why are you making it more harder for other people? Like, why? Like, why are you taking people's lives away? Why are you taking their peaceful lives away? You know, if somebody is ruining your life in some way, then sure, maybe you can do something, but they're not doing anything from what I heard. Everybody just wants to be peaceful, you know, especially on the Cambodian side of things, the KHMER side of things. They all want to be peaceful, and what I've known, they are very peaceful people, and they don't want this war. They don't want to kill each other and stuff like that. They just want to live peaceful lives. And I feel like, once again, countries should step in and should say, okay, enough is enough, you know, and really help out Cambodia here, because it's just it's just not something that they can always handle by themselves as well. You know, they need support at times. A country needs support sometimes. You know, even whatever country it may be, it can be the biggest country. Sometimes they need support from other people, from other countries. At the end of the day, we are all humans. Doesn't matter which country we come from. Doesn't matter what color our skin is or anything like that. You know, what you believe in, your religion, your cultures, whatever it might be. At the end of the day, we are all humans. And I feel like we should always help one another when it is in time of need. And Cambodia is a country that needs help right now, that needs their voice projected. And I feel like countries are just ignoring them for some reason, which I don't really understand. But like, they should really listen and say, hey, look, enough is enough. You know, no more conflicts, no more nothing. You go back to your country, you stay here, and everything is peaceful again. You know, there's just no point in killing each other and stuff like that. And yes, it's just a very sad thing. It really, really is. And I once again, I feel like Vannda coming onto here and making a couple of songs and projecting the country's vocals, you know, and having a big artist like Vannda is very, very helpful. You know, very, very helpful, because even me, being in a very completely just different part of the place of the world, knows what's up now, you know, and knows what is going on, and should help in a sense, and everybody gets to hear and listen and say, oh god, there is something like this going on, you know, and the voice gets heard more. You know, the higher ups are like, oh wait, you know, something is happening, we should maybe do something here. So it's always good when you can have a vocal presence, especially for Vannda in his home country, to come out and make a song and be a voice for the people. And I really respect Vannda for that, man. Since day one, since I've checked out Vannda, he has always been just so down to earth, so down to his roots, as him loving his home country and loving his religion, culture, whatever it may be. And he is always just so down to earth, and he is always willing to listen to the people and project that voice through the music, you know, through music, so other people around the country or other people around the world can also listen on to what is going on. And I really respect Vannda for that, man, because, you know, sometimes you don't really need to be doing this. You know, if you're rich and famous, you can say, oh, whatever, you know, okay, cool, I can just go live somewhere else. But no, Vannda's like, no, I respect my people, I love my people, I want everybody to be safe, I want everybody to be okay, and this is not okay with what is going on. So I really respect Vannda, man. I really respect the people in Cambodia as well, and them wanting to just people to listen to their voice, you know, and being heard. And I feel like once again, Vannda, it just does a perfect job at projecting those vocals of the homeland of the people in his homeland. And yeah, let's just keep going on here though.
បើនៅមានថាយើងមួយចំហៀងសុទ្ធតែអ្នកក្រនេះហើយប្រទេសបើនៅមានមើលឃើញប្រាសាទគិតថាជាថ្មនេះហើយប្រទេសបើនៅមានពេលយើងជួយសេដ្ឋកិច្ចគិតថាយើងពលករនេះហើយប្រទេសបើនៅមានវត្តសៀមឆ្លៀនពៀននឹងលើដៃក្រយកមិនបានវត្តនឹងវាកំទេចដែលឆានវត្តនឹងអត់ respect ឲ្យភាសាប្រទេសនឹងលេខបដាសាដូនតាមានចាចំបីពួកចៃពួកថៃពួកចៅបដោកឡាពួកនេះសុទ្ធតែពុំហេតុហាតចង់បានភាសាឡើងចង់សាយភាសាដឹកសពទៅវិញឬក៏ធ្វើចំណៃថ្មបំផ្លាញចង់បានប្រមាណទៅវាគ្រប់គ្មានគុណធម៌ច្បាប់នៅលើលោកលេងគោរព anh chọn được gắt sang bao tờ cái mà tầm nốt you play with my people you die in the battle oi through ngay trong ho ao bạc khang ngay cho mai nè tốt bên này bùi yang sa mất kỳ nơi sự trâu bất tu sa rai kia trong kiếp yang si bùi nâng lép tóc mò tay đây sọc mai out free rồi thản nè anh nâng trưng ngọc bắn top một tay chi ô con hero chua một bề đại chuột tục nơi tay su không can cầm lăng rồi dột mình tỏ số cho tụi mình cùng đu ói yang sọc sang sọc chết là bóng cài cái chiếc tiếng cùng nu cho pro buồn con khơi ngay cài xong bè crab nâng con nó oh I pray for my people every day oh I pray for my people every day oh I pray for my people every day oh I pray stay safe បងប្អូនសុវត្ថិភាពទាំងអស់គ្នា
Alright, that was Thief by Vannda. Now I have to say, once again, a very deep song, and once again, him projecting the vocals of his people and wanting safety for his people, wanting them to be okay, and reaching out in a sense. And even for the people in Cambodia, you know, when they're listening to this song, they're like, oh my god, our voices are finally being displayed for everybody to see, you know. And Vannda is just that figure of speech. He is just that figure that you can turn to and he will do you right, you know. And it's just very sad. These type of things should not be happening, and him shouting out just people that are on the front lines, risking their lives, you know, leaving everything behind and don't even know if they're going to be coming home or not. That always hits me, man. That always hits me deep. Like, nobody should be going through that. Really, nobody at all. I don't know. I don't like this type of conflict and stuff like that. So really do hope that something can be just resolved very soon, and people get to go back to their house, you know, and go back to their families and stuff like that. And once again, I respect Vannda so much, man. Just him being a figure for the people, so they can turn to him and just vocalize what they are thinking and what they are feeling. You know, just being you know, because even politicians can't even do this type of thing. Even for politicians, it's very hard for their voice to be heard. So for Vannda to come on here on the grand stage, and he is a very big artist, he has millions of followers, to make a song about what is going on, about these conflicts, it'll reach more people than just politicians in Cambodia, for example. You know, and that's what I really respect about Vannda. He doesn't really need to be doing any of this, but once again, it's just his roots. It's the type of person he is. He is so down to earth. He is so loving towards his country, towards his people, and it's just very deep, man. It is such a deep situation. I really hope, once again, everybody is safe there. Please do be okay. And I hope that if somebody just listens to this and can somehow figure out a solution for this problem. Once again, a country should not be going through that type of pain, that type of suffering, and it needs to come to an end. And I really respect Vannda once again for projecting the people's vocals and trying to make it come to an end as well. This was very deep. It really, really was. So please leave your comments and thoughts down below as well about how you feel and everything like that. How you feel about this song. How you feel about the whole situation. I would like to hear what you guys have to say. I hope once again everybody is okay and is somehow just unaffected by this very big ordeal. It's very hard to even say that, because when it's an issue like that, practically everybody in that country is being affected, right? So it's very hard to say don't be affected, but I really do hope that everybody is okay in some sort of way. And yeah, really just prayers up to the countries, prayers up to everybody coming home safely back to their families. And yeah, once again, shout out to Vannda, and he is just an incredible artist and an incredible man, and I really do respect him. So if you would like to check out more music from Vannda, then I'll put a link up here and you can go check out more music from him.